I want to continue with talking about compound inequalities. We already talked about the and. Let's talk about the or. Same thing. Are you going to the football game or to the movie? Just like in English. What do these look like? Here's what they look like. Set up a little example. X less than 1. Okay? Alright? Less than or equal to. Let's put that. X greater than 2. We want to put an or between them. Alright? So, how would you say it? You would say it. X is less than or equal to 1, or X is greater than 2. Okay? Well, how would you graph it? Well, let's get a graph up here. Put a 0 here. Alright, now, first of all, do this in pink. Let's graph this one. X is less than or equal to 1. Now, what kind of circle or point are we going to put on 1? Are we going to put a solid or are we going to put an open? It's equal to, so we're going to put a solid. Put that right up on top. Now, X is less than or equal to 1. So is it going to go to the right or is it going to go to the left? It's going to go this way. Okay? It's going to go to the left. Alright? So now let's look at this one right here. X is greater than 2. What are we going to put on the 2? Open or closed? It's not equal to it, so it's going to be an open. Whoa, that's not good. Said open and put the wrong thing. It's going to be an open. X is greater, so we're going to head this way. Alright? So let's look at the combination of the two. Okay? What is the combination of the two going to be? X is less than or equal to 1. So there. We're going to combine these. It's going to go this way. Okay? Or X is greater than 2. Okay? So this one is, they don't meet, they go different directions. It lets us know X can be everything, but what's here in between? It cannot get to a 2, it can come up to it, it can equal a 1. Alright, and that's how you would graph that. Okay? Now let's look at it in set notation. Set notation would look like something like this. X such that X is less than 1 or X is greater than 2. Okay? This is set notation. Okay? Let's do an example. Okay, our example is y, well, let's go to black. Y minus 2 is greater than negative 3. Or y plus 4 is less than or equal to negative 3. Okay? So we have two different inequalities we have to solve. We can't combine them like we did in OR. So here we go. What do we need to do here? Add 2 to both sides. End up with y. This goes to 0 greater than negative 1. So there's our first one. What do we do over here? Subtract 4 from both sides. This goes to 0. We're left with y is less than or equal to negative 7. Okay, so now we have our two inequalities. Okay, y is less than negative 1. Y is greater than negative 1. Y is less than or equal to negative 7. So let's graph them. More negative this time, so let's give that side a little more room. negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, 9, negative 10. Okay, so let's do this one first. Y is greater than negative 1. What are we going to put around the negative 1? Okay, we're going to have an open circle or a closed circle. Let's use our pink again. It's going to be open because it's not equal. Y is bigger. Is it going to be to the right or to the left? Y being larger is automatically going to take it to, did that wrong. Make that correct. Put this back in here. Let's put a thing there. Now let's put this up here. This is going to be this way. Okay? And that's this one right here. Now let's look at the other one. Y is less than or equal to negative 7. What's going to be at the negative 7? Is it going to be an open or a closed circle? It's equal, so it's going to be a closed circle. Less than is going to be left or right. Less than means it's going to go left. So we're headed this way. What's the combination look like? Just like that. We're going to put a solid blue circle right there. We're going to put an open blue circle there. This one's headed this way. And this one's headed this way. And that's what the combination solution would look like. Now, what does the set notation look like? Set notation looks like this. X such that, whoops, it's not X, is it? It's Y. Let's go to Y. Y such that Y is greater than negative 1 or Y is less than or equal to negative 7. Okay? That's what your set notation would look like. Alright, done some possibilities with that. You need to try some practice. Come in and let me know what you're having difficulty with. We'll go from there.